Team Edna's neighbourhood watch.
No, so we're live.
Oh, my bad.
Right, we're actually live. Maggie's cursing away like a trooper over on the sofa. Because someone's just posted a meme about me and Madge. The meme, the merrier. That's what I say. So yeah, so we're here again. That can only mean one thing. It's Thursday. It's 7 o'clock. I'm on the Balls to Cancer Facebook Live. So come on then, show yourselves. It's time for Ask Auntie D because it's D-Day. Oh, Reggie, how are you, my darling? Reggie, you've never been on one of my lives before. Where have you been hiding? I know, hopefully, boss, we must apologise, but hopefully the speaker was a little bit away from our Madge for the profanities from the other sofa. Yes, I'm on a watch party now as well, so the watch party is going on from my Facebook, and obviously I'm here live. So yes, I'll get back to Reg now. Hello, gorgeous. Yeah, today's a very special day, a bit emotional for me, to be fair. I'm emotional over everything, basically, aren't I? Yeah. My little boy, my baby boy, it's his birthday today. So he's 14. I know, guys, I just do not look old enough. But we'll keep hidden the fact that I've also got someone who's coming up to 23. You wouldn't believe it, would you? So before we start with tonight's shenanigans, can I just say a massive shout out and a great big thank you to Bobby Dazzler's Dinner, who are once again sponsors of tonight's show. Thank you so much, Bobby Dazzler Retires, for sponsoring the Ask Auntie D shows and obviously providing much needed funds for the amazing Balls to Cancer. Hiya, Kirsty. How are you, beautiful? And Andy James reckons it's great to be here. Well, what other way would you be spending your Thursday night, Andy James? Tell Auntie D or... me have a look. Oh, my little cousin. My cousin's on. Hiya, Debs. How are you, beautiful? You had a birthday yourself the other day, didn't you, gorgeous? I don't know if you want me to plaster your age. Plaster your age. I'd say not. All over Facebook Live. But let's just say, Debbie, you look good on it, sweetheart. It must run in the genes. I'm kind of hoping it runs in the genes, to be honest with you. Yes, we've got a few happy birthdays coming up here now for my little man, for my little Gerrard. So what we'll do is towards the end of the show, we'll drag him down. He's more camera shy than me, he's Gerrard. So what we'll do is we'll grab him down and we'll sing him a little happy birthday and he can blow out the candles on his cake. Now, I don't know if he's aware, I made a bit of a post the other day. It was kind of a personal post about how I'm kind of feeling about things, but obviously I've never really been able to celebrate Gerard's birthday, and I'll tell you why. Coming up to like 9 years ago now, it will be. Obviously, his birthday is the 17th of September, and you know, like when you just sort of it's like a roll of events, isn't it? And it's kind of like he was just getting ready to start school and blah blah blah. So we had his birthday, we had a massive party. I always used to have massive parties for me kids. I used to have massive parties, full stop. I didn't need an excuse. Just used to have like really, really big birthday parties. Anyway, so we had his birthday party, blah blah blah. My mum wasn't very well, and you know, etc. etc. And I remember she couldn't come over for the party, but she weren't invited anyway because it weren't kind of the kind of party. When I say it was a kids' party, it was under the guise of a kid. Yeah, it was under the guise of a kids' party. So basically, you know, you get a couple of kids along, do pass the parcel, then ship them off, and then it turned into a massive rave. So that year, obviously, it was his birthday. Then we went over to see Mum, and you know, brought the cake because I always used to get them amazing cakes and stuff. And then he started school, and on his first day of school, we decided to get the bus all the way from Handsworth over to Northfield so he could see his nanny in his, you know, in his little school uniform. And off we went, and she was over the moon, and we took photos and blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, 10 days after Gerrard's birthday, on the 27th of September 2011, my mum passed away. And that was obviously one of the hardest days of my life. And I don't know, and ever since then, I've never ever been able to really put my heart and soul into Gerrard's birthday, because I kind of mentally count down. I'm like, oh God. So every time it hits Gerrard's birthday, I'm like, oh my God. Because I know then 10 days later, it's going to be Mum's anniversary. And then it's going to be like Christmas and blah, blah, blah. But then, obviously, you know, a few years later, my dad passed away then. And he passed away on the 4th of November. So it's like a really, really crappy time from September on. I start like really going downhill and feeling like poop and not wanting to do anything. And I don't know, I just can't even bring myself to smile, can I, on the poor little boy's birthday? But like something happened yesterday and it was like really weird. I had kind of like, should we say, a bit of an epiphany. Just something just kind of like hit me. And I started to feel like really like look forward to today. I mean, why would I look forward to him getting older? Because when he gets older, it obviously means that I'm getting older. And I don't want to get older. Do you know what I mean? But I suppose it happens to us all, doesn't it? But yeah, so I don't know. I just had a light bulb moment yesterday. And I'll let you into a bit of a secret. I had a bit of a light bulb moment yesterday and I started to feel really good and I thought, oh my God, I'm actually looking forward to tomorrow. And what did I do this morning?
You were a brilliant mom.
Best mom in the world, weren't I?
No.
I slept through my alarm. I slept through my alarm. Honest to God, guys, my alarm clock is set for 7 o'clock in the morning, right? And I thought, oh, I'd get up, you know, do his lunch, wake him up, sing happy birthday, blah, blah, blah. I got woken up at 7:45 this morning. And I looked at my phone and thought, oh my God, the time. So I went running through the house. Now running, I mean running. No, I don't do running.
I'd say it wasn't a run.
It was a run. It was a run. I went flying into his bedroom. No, Gerrard. And I thought, oh my God. So I came bombing it down the stairs. I felt like I was doing a bit of that. Is it parkour? Where you just, you know, you grab the banister and then just fire yourself over, you know, Jackie Chan style, to be fair. So yeah, so I come running down the stairs and I thought, oh, the living room's light on. So I come down and I'm like, oh, Gigi, happy birthday, happy birthday. I thought he's not here. I thought, oh my God, where is he? No, God bless him. He got up before his alarm. Some people do in our house. He got up before his alarm, got himself ready for school, sat down for a bit, and then thought to himself, I don't think my mum's getting up.
Nobody cares.
So he took himself off to school. So much for my light bulb moment. The poor little bugger got up himself, well, he gets dressed himself anyway. I was going to say, I don't normally dress him. Got dressed and went off to school. And I was, you know, there's me, tucked up as happy as Larry in my bed. But I did ring him, and I managed to get him just before he got to the school, and I wished him a happy birthday, and then said, you know, your godmother Madge will pick you up to avoid him getting a birthday beatings. So there you go. That was my first experience of feeling in a very good mood on the morning of my son's birthday. But he's forgiven me now. He's eating a tray of chicken wings. How's it going over there on the tablet of terror, eh, Madge?
It's going well. A lot of people. Tina says that there's a site you running.
No? Site?
Reason for...
In my pyjamas as well? No.
Thank God your pyjamas on.
Don't wear pyjamas.
Next.
There's a site for you.
Teresa says, oh my God, I would love to see that on Gerrard's face, you running.
Oh, no, honest to God. No.
A lot of people shocked you ran.
I did run. Mm-hmm. Oh, we've got Stevie. Stevie's tuned in. who's watching with AJ Healy. And we've got Simon Gross on. Hiya, Simon. Love you too. Beautiful. I hope we're not going to get a little glimpse of the birthday boy just yet, no, but he'll be making his Ask Auntie D. Well, it's not his debut, is it?
No,
because
he see his hair.
Yeah, we normally see his hair when he's looking over the camera at the top. But he made his debut the night Razor Ruddock was on, didn't he? Because I was just so in shock and called him down. That's when he made his debut. What are you laughing at, Madge?
Teresa has said, "Oh my God, you wear a onesie running."
Wear a onesie. I look like the abominable snowman in the onesie.
Nikki says, "Save him some wings." Ain't happening, Nikki. Ain't happening.
Oh God, trust Nikki to be on when I'm talking about chicken. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I'm so, Nikki, why do you have to tune into my live when I'm talking about chicken? Chicken Nikki. I've promised to treat Nikki and Kieran and to like a chicken meal. Oh, it must be about 3-4 years now.
It's all right, Nikki. Madge will arrange it.
And I still haven't got around to taking them out for chicken. But trust, the one time I'm talking about chicken wings and Ask Auntie D, Nikki pops up. What can I say? Yeah. So there you go. So how is everybody? The Balls to Cancer mug is back and it's still in one piece. So I reckon this is a bit of a record.
That stayed intact. Have you washed it yourself?
Of course I've washed it. What are you on about? Of course I've washed me mug.
Yourself.
Have I washed myself?
No, the mug.
Have I washed myself? I've just been on the run. So these lovely Balls to Cancer mugs are available on the Balls to Cancer website, where you can purchase one of their lovely items, or you can just donate because you're a really, really nice person and you want to donate. And don't forget again, tonight's show is sponsored by the lovely Bobby Dazzlers. Yeah, I've got coffee in here today. I'm not normally a coffee drinker. I'm normally a tea drinker. But I thought I'd have a cup of coffee today, one of them ones. Yes, I'm going to have a swig. How's it going, Madge?
It's going good. Leslie Ann, give Gerrard a big fat kiss and cuddle from his Auntie Leslie. Oh, we will do.
I will. I love cuddles with my boy.
Teresa.
He's taller than me now, but don't matter.
Teresa Brazil, fancy run for Balls to Cancer if and when COVID is over.
See, that's really put me on the spot now, isn't it?
That'd be good.
See, Teresa.
Come Christmas.
That's actually put me on the spot now because she's actually said do a run for Balls to Cancer.
Yeah. So now you're.
And I'd kind of do anything for Balls to Cancer. Well, you could
do a quick walk.
Oh God, my knees.
Do you know? With your knees?
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with my knees. They're nearly 50-year-old knees. And they haven't got me this far in life without carrying no weight. Do you know what I mean? It's like
oh God.
They've carried a little bit round on them, so I think they've lasted me well for 50 years. But it's something to look at, Teresa. Definitely something to look at. Block her, Madge. Anyone that comments about exercising, just block them. Okay. I've jogged for a burger. I'm still. Oh, do you know something? To me, talking about like Nikki and the chicken wings. Yeah, you may well burger ? Mr. Balls to Cancer yourself. He promised me a burger about 2 years ago, if not longer, and I still haven't had my burger.
It's a bit like you then, promising people things.
Yeah, apparently we're very alike, Mr. Balls to Cancer Mark. So today I was posting some clues as to who my special guest would be. And obviously, I thought I was being very clever, to be fair, but obviously not, because we've got absolutely loads of people guessed correctly that my special guest on tonight's Ask Auntie D is my lovely, beautiful, amazing friend, Kellie Maloney. So everybody who guessed correctly, their name has been put on our winner spinner, and we will reveal who the lucky winner is tonight. And do you want to guess? Have a guess, people. Come on, because like how this show's been on for like a couple of weeks now. So does anybody want to have a guess as to what tonight's prize might be?
Ooh.
I'll give you a couple of seconds.
No, Gerrard, we're not giving you away.
No, you can't have
But that could be a good idea.
I could give him away. No, I wouldn't give him away.
Back, but have to feed
I love him too much. No, it's not a burger. Any guesses over there on the watch party yet, Madge?
Not yet.
Come on, guys. What amazing balls to cancer gift could I be giving away tonight to the winner of our competition?
Would it be something to do with the weather?
You can't guess either, Madge.
I'm giving hints.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
Well, Janice, I won't read out your answer.
Oh, God forbid. God bless her. Janice. I do love you, Janice. So you ready for this then, people? Tonight, you guys... Oh, Tony Fisher's having a guess at a car air freshener.
Someone's guessed at a mug.
And well, someone's guessed at a mug. You're joking? Do you know how expensive they are? I'm really joking. They're not that expensive, as you'll be able to find out if you go to order one on theballstocancer.com. No, it's not an umbrella. Do we do umbrellas? Oh, it's because you said about the weather, isn't it? Yeah, no, Madge is misleading you, but she's kind of not misleading you.
Would that be a good idea?
What, a Balls to Cancer umbrella? Yeah. There you go. Madge is full of amazing ideas tonight, boss. She's saying a Balls to Cancer umbrella will be an amazing idea. We might even have them, who knows? So, guys, if you guessed correctly today that tonight's special guest is Kellie Maloney, you could win. Are you ready for this? I love this. I'm over a Balls to Cancer ice scraper. Look at that bad boy. Yeah. And I bet the powers that be are thinking, how on earth has she got her hands on one of our Balls to Cancer ice scrapers? I'll tell you how. Oh, Madge ordered herself one from ballstocancer.com. Way to go, Madge. Yeah, so tonight you can win a Balls to Cancer ice scraper. You can actually use it as a few. You could use. What do you mean?
An ice scraper.
Yeah, I know it's an ice scraper, but like you could also use it to like scrape off wallpaper.
You could.
Exactly. So it's not just an ice scraper. It could be a wallpaper scraper. What else could you use it as? A fly swatter.
Flies we want to be very near you.
Flies, they normally do come very near you, don't they? They swoop in for the kill. They just swoop in and boom, that's it. Yeah, so there you go. And a little smacky thing.
Well, that's what someone said, but I won't say that. Janice, I won't say what you said.
Great minds think alike, Janice. I'm thinking the same myself.
Well, no, she wasn't on about that part.
Oh, right. Oh, God, Janice. I do sometimes. You need to get out more often, Janice, but we can't, can we? Again? We can go out, can't we? No, we don't. Janice is in Wales.
Yeah, well, we can't go there. We live in Birmingham.
Yeah, we're not allowed to go to Wales, so we couldn't even come and visit you, to be fair.
Soon.
Yeah, you never know. One day soon.
Tina would like to know where you can get a mug or the merchandise.
Right. Tina, you can get any of our merch from ballstocancer.com. It's an amazing website. You just click on the button that says shop. That's right, isn't it, Madge?
Huh?
It's too busy.
Yeah.
You just visit ballstocancer.com and they've got a little button that says shop and you can have a look and see what what you want to buy. And I mean, I'm not being funny. I think everything's amazingly reasonably priced, to be fair. You can also get one of these headbands that I'm not going to put on because I straighten my hair because I'm going to nip out after this Ask Auntie Day because we're having a late dinner. And I'll tell you why we're having a late dinner. Because Gerrard ate a whole tray of chicken wings all to himself. Never thought of asking me if I wanted one, or Madge if she wanted one, or saving some for his sister. No. Selfishness. So selfish. Yeah, so there you go. What's crack-a-lacking over there then, Madge?
Julie Moore, hi Dee, love you mate, Julie Midwife.
Yeah, I love Julie. Julie's obviously, it was really funny, isn't it? Julie's a Villa fan. Not that that matters, but you know, she's a Villa fan. Julie's a Villa fan. But not only is Julie Moore a Villa fan, Julie Moore is a midwife. She's a midwife at City Hospital, and she has been for years, God bless her. And Julie and her colleagues, they're amazing. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely amazing. And yeah, it's coming up to 3 years ago now, Julie. Obviously, when my lovely, gorgeous niece Emma was born, I was my sister's birthing partner. I mean, not that I did much good, to be fair, because yeah, my sister was in hospital for a few days, and I was her birthing partner, and me and all the midwives, we were just doing Facebook and Instagram lives. No, they're such amazing people. Keep up the good work, Julie. You know I love you, kid. See, that's the problem with me, you see. I go somewhere to be someone's support network, and then I just meet the people who are like there, and then we just start chatting, and I completely forget that I'd gone to support the person I'd gone to support. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're great, huh?
Yeah. I made a prediction when I was there as well, and I filmed it.
From the birth?
No, I didn't film the birth. I filmed my prediction. I actually stood at the Christmas tree in the maternity ward and filmed a lovely message for all the midwives. And I actually said, I predict for next year loads of babies. And I was right.
Yeah, there'll be plenty more than before.
I was right. What's happening?
Jana says the reason for her lovely comments.
Yeah.
I'm a living carer from Sunday to Friday morning, so don't get out a lot.
Oh, Janice.
This is the last bit, obviously.
Oh, bless you. And you know something? Hats off to all our carers out there as well. Obviously, you know, without COVID, etc., I do really think these were kind of like, well, undervalued, to be fair. And you do an amazing job, and you've got it all, haven't you? With like, you've got child carers as well. You know, children that are that actually just become carers by default and things like that. You need, and they need all the recognition they can get, to be fair. But just remember, guys, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you know anybody who's been affected by cancer or anybody that's going through chemotherapy, please contact Balls to Cancer via their Twitter or via their Facebook, and they will send you out an amazing chemotherapy pack. It comes in a lovely Balls to Cancer bag, which I can see. Hang on a minute. Oh, my back. I'm only joking. A beautiful Balls to Cancer bag, and do you know, it's kind of just little things that you'd probably take for granted as a person, you know, like just going about your everyday business. But when you look into it, it's kind of like, you know, you've got your little hand sanitizer, you've got your little cooling gel pad, little pair of socks, and, you know, lip balm. And that is obviously, you know, things that we do take for granted, but Balls to Cancer will send anybody who's undergoing chemotherapy one of their Balls to Cancer packs. So please, guys, feel free to follow them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I think they do TikTok now. I don't even know what TikTok is, to be fair. And yeah, just get in touch. Or if you've got any questions or anything like that, they're always there, and they respond. They wouldn't just ignore you. They respond to all messages. How's it going over there, Madge?
If you can say hello to Caleb, he's not very well and he's watching on TV.
Oh, Caleb, my little man, are you poorly? Oh, get well soon, Caleb. Auntie D loves you loads. I was going to say I'll come see you soon, but I can't even do that, can I? Rule of 6. I don't know, there's only one of me. I'll just get someone to drop me off. So anyway, so like, guys, like I said, I can see me waiting room backstage of the blonde bombshell herself. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the party me good mate Kellie Maloney. I'm gonna say, don't breathe on now, Cal.
I can't get you on my computer. I've had to do it on my telephone. I'm technically not very clever.
See, I'm technically not very clever either, Cal. But I was like, when you said
That's
I
why we
can't
get on.
get off the edge, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's one of them, isn't it? Honest to God. So how are you?
Well, I can't complain. You know, I'm enjoying life and just doing what I normally do. Looking after my mad dogs, Big Yogi here, who won't leave me
Oh,
alone.
do you know something,
There he
guys?
is, everyone. This is Yogi.
Hello, Yogi. It's Auntie D. Do you remember me? Oh, he does. Oh, I
Oh,
tell you, Kelly, honest to God, if you explain to people, if Yogi, when you walk into yours, yeah, Yogi rushes out to meet you and he like jumps up, doesn't he? How tall do you
yeah.
reckon Yogi is?
He's taller than me, and I'm 5'2" when he stands on his back 2 legs.
He's taller than me as well, honest to God. First time I remember, because I like last year, I was lucky enough to come out and visit you because you live in Portugal now, don't you, Cal?
I do. I live on the lovely sunny Algarve and enjoy the sunshine and the cheap beer, the cheap coffee, the lovely cocktails, and piri piri chicken till it comes out your ears.
You can go off people, you know.
You can cook people offline as well.
We've got a fault. No, I'm only joking.
Oh,
I remember doing like when the first time when I went to like where you live, and we were outside, and I was sitting down on the chair. Now, obviously, Kelly's got this beautiful garden furniture. To me, I sit in like the little chair that's not the sofa, you know, just like a chair on its own. Yogi decided he wanted to join me on the chair. Oh my God. He nearly sent me flying backwards into the pool. He's a beast. He's a beast, isn't it?
well, you should worry. I mean, I can have no one in my life because Yogi gets, as soon as I get up to go, oh, he's here again. Look, if you don't pay him attention, he gets very jealous. And as soon as I'm in bed, oh yeah. Well, he's had his balls cut off anyway. They've been chopped off.
Kelly, is this like a family requirement?
We all get them chopped off. You know, I think mine are still. I remember when I had mine removed, and the doctor went to me, "Would you like to keep them?" And I said, "What for?" He said, "Well, we could pickle them, or we could make earrings for you." I went, "No, just get rid of them. I've had them long enough."
Do you know something? I'm so glad I never went looking for pickled eggs when I was staying in your house, Cal. I'm dead.
No, so they're you know, so they've been no, mine have been and my Teddy's Eddie's done, and then my goats were misgendered by someone else. So the house is crazy here. It's absolutely crazy house.
I wouldn't expect anything else, to be fair. Oh, Heidi's come on. She's going, oh, her favourite ladies together. I mean, we are like, we're just, I'll tell you something. It's one of them, isn't it? It's like, we do like speak to each other and everything quite a lot. But then, like, when we start doing, because we did, we filmed a Big Brother reunion Zoom, didn't we, the other night?
Supposed to, with Ricky, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then obviously, the guy who was hosting it, God bless him, he actually left us to it in the end, and we were just chatting for like, we just chat forever, don't we?
I know, if we don't see each other for months, we just pick up from where we left off.
Yeah, honest to God. So yes, so Kelly, I've known you now, and you've known me for like just over 6 years. 6 years ago.
Yeah, I know, it's a long time.
2.5 years in the Big Brother house. Was meeting me the best day of your life?
Meeting the Duchess of Solihull. Was it Solihull?
Yeah,
it was beautiful. I mean, to be in such royal company, I was just, well, I had to get drunk. I just didn't know how to treat them.
And get drunk, you did now. But do you know something?
Well, I heard you found me on the toilet. Well, I mean, that's
this is the thing. It wasn't the toilet, so I'll allow you that one, Cal.
Thank you.
We'd gone into this Big Brother house. Obviously, everyone had dealt with you. Obviously, had just gone through practically what I'd describe as a life-changing decision, whereas it had come out that obviously that you wanted to be known as Kelly. Yeah, so the headlines, news headlines, and everything. You were probably the most talked about person in the country, if not further, at that point when you obviously went into Big Brother. So it is kind of like but it's so nerve-wracking. Obviously, you had a little tipple, didn't you, before you sort of went in?
I think I had a big tickle. I mean, I have heard I went through 3 bottles of white wine, and that's before I got in the house. And then in the house, obviously, all the champagne was flowing, you know. And who can say no to champagne?
I'm telling you, because it's like one of them, you know. It's kind of like we all sort of like we'd gone in, sort of everything had died down, so we all got into bed. And I'm like, I looked over, I thought, hang on a minute, there's someone missing, you know, one of them ones. And I'm like, has anyone seen Kelly? And they're like, no. So we had to search the Big Brother house for Kelly, and I found her absolutely unconscious on the chaise lounge in the bathroom.
Chaise
lounge. So you had style, Kelly, sleep on the chaise lounge.
I was going to say, only the best.
Exactly. You weren't on the loo, babe. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's good. I thought I was, you know, I thought I'd let myself down. I thought I'd let myself down. You know what they say? You can take the girl out of Peckham, but you can't take Peckham out of the girl.
See, Madge's piping up over there. She said, well, at least it's not a sofa out on the street, because I actually fell asleep on a sofa out on the street once back in the days. Yeah, I've got great memories. We've gone out. I've got great memories, and Madge has got the pictures. We'd come home from a night out, and what do? Fall asleep on a sofa out in the middle of the street. What can I
have fallen asleep. Well, that's my oven. I've got a fish pie in the oven.
Don't mind. A homemade pie.
What would you expect from a chef?
See, this is what I'm saying. I'd be very disappointed if it was one of them ones that you just bunged into the oven. Because, of course, you were on Celebrity MasterChef as well.
I was, yes. And I met some nice people on Celebrity MasterChef. I met one of your heroes, Razor Ruddock. I know you had on this show the other day.
I did.
An interesting character. Well, I know Razor well. I mean, I know Razor quite well from his days at Millwall, because I'm a Millwall supporter, a big fan. And when Razor played, that was probably one of the best Millwall teams we ever had. And obviously, I was quite big in my own sport at that time. And I used to always, whatever big shows I put on, I used to go down to Millwall, and I'd always give all the players tickets. And Razor and all of them, they were great. They turned up, you know. I would say Razor's a bit rough at the edges. Still is.
I like a bit of rough, though, Cal. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, who doesn't like a bit of rough? Do you like a bit of rough, Cal?
No, I like her. I'm still looking. You know, rough or smooth, I'll take anything at the moment. I mean, I must be the oldest virgin in town.
I don't know, Cal. I don't know. In the town where you are, or like in town?
No, around. If something doesn't happen soon, I think I might join a nunnery and become another Mother Teresa.
Don't do that to me, Cal. We can't FaceTime if you're a nun.
You could join her.
I ain't joining her. I don't want to become a nun. What do I want to become a nun for? Madge is telling me to become a nun.
Well, I'm getting.
Do you think I'd make a good nun?
Yeah. You and me together, we could be sisters in habits.
See, sisters with bad habits.
They could make a film.
It's like that. We'd be then. Give us a couple of weeks, Cal. Then we'd be called Nuns on the Run. They'd have to send out the search party for us. I don't think I could. I don't think I could go.
I think we'll probably corrupt the whole convent.
Speak for yourself. I'm a good girl. So, Kelly, just as a matter of interest, what's your favourite carb?
Go on. What's my favourite
carb?
Is that sandwich?
Well done, Kelly.
Is a Cobb a sandwich? Because you Northerners talk different to me.
I'm a Midlander, I am, Cat.
What's that? You're north of Watford, so you're up the north.
Yeah, we're kind of like the forgotten bit, do you know what I'm saying? But well done, you, because you've got it the closest. It's not actually a sandwich, because a sandwich is.
It's a roll. It's a roll.
Oh,
it's a sandwich in the sandwich, is it? Yeah, because I always say when I was in Manchester, when I used to do boxing promotions in Manchester, I used to go out with a couple of the guys, and they'd always go, "Let's go and have a cob." And I think, "What the hell are they?" And then I saw that like the bread rolls would cut. Oh, you mean a bacon roll or something? You know, didn't you ever go to school, you lot up there?
Huh? Oh, you can fall out with people. You can fall out with people. So, Scott Ingram, the answer
I'll
to
let you
your
off because I
question,
quite.
Kelly knows what a cop is. And Scott Ingram has just said he loves you. Scott, she's actually on the market at the moment. I'm trying to fix her up on a date. Would you let me fix you up? Would you let me matchmake for
Yes,
you?
I'd like, yeah, go on and see. Hey, listen, celebrity blind date couldn't even match me. The guy who had dinner with me, he pulled the show. I mean, please, I was on my best behaviour.
First date hotel.
But you know what? Yeah, you could match me, but it was really funny, like blind date. So we're talking, and obviously, when I arrived early to have a couple of cocktails to relax the nerves, and you know the really nice maitre d', the lovely French guy.
It wasn't blind date, you did. It was first date.
First date, celebrity, whatever they call it, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, it might as well be blind date. That's how good it was. So we So I'm sitting there having a few cocktails. So he comes up to me, what's his name, the maitre d', who's a really nice guy, really like, you know, and we start talking boxing because he loves boxing. So we're talking about a heavyweight fight, and I couldn't remember the name of the heavyweight he was, and nor could he. So then my date arrived, and I looked across, and I knew the minute he walked in, the shirt he was wearing, I knew, boy, this is not going to happen. Kelly, you are going home still virginal tonight. So we so he joins me, and we have a couple of cocktails, and we go and we sit down, and we're chatting. So all of a sudden, up he comes, and he goes, "I know the name of that boxer," and I went, "I know it as well, Michael Dokes, the heavyweight," and we both. Yeah. So he went away. So the guy then looks across him, and he went to me, "Why is he asking you about boxing?" I went, "Well, I said in another world, I was a boxing promoter," and he went, "There are no women boxing promoters." I went, "Well." I said, I actually wasn't a woman before. I said, I've always been a woman. I said, but I had a different body. I said, I was and I told him who I was, and he looks a little bit drawn. And I went, oh, I said, does it worry you that I'm a trans woman? And he went, no, I've got lots of trans friends. And you know, when they say that it's
yeah.
So I changed the subject to keep him talking, and he had his hand on the table like this. And I was talking about his shirt because it was horrible. But I thought, let's go. I went, oh, that's a nice shirt you got. I said, and I said, did you go out and buy that yourself? He went, he said, I did. He said, but and I put my hand on his hand like that to be like, and he went, but he said, I prefer going shopping with my daughters. I went, oh, I said, that's how I started. And he pulled his hand away quickly like that. And I went, I'm only joking. Putting back at him.
And this is the thing. It's kind of like, do you know, it's his loss anyway. Do you know what I mean? So his loss. I'll find you something.
Well, yeah, but I wanted it to be shown. Do you know why? Because I like to do. You know, I do TV programs, but I try to do programs so people can see that a trans woman is no different to anyone else. We can laugh, we can joke, we can talk, we can be good company, because it's all about education. Because I understand a lot of people don't understand what we go through or what it's like, and I think the more they do understand it, it will help people understand and be more acceptance of everything. Because I'm a great believer that we should all respect each other, no matter what our nationality is, our religion, our colour of our skin, or our gender, or our sexuality. You know, at the end of the day, we're all human beings, aren't we?
And that's it. And you know, it's it's what everyone says at the end of the day. If you cut anyone open, you bleed red. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like everyone, you know, nobody in reality.
But let's not get carried away. We don't bleed red because we support Liverpool, by the way, Dee. I just wanted to get that in.
You're such a Millwall fan. I apologise to every other Millwall. But do you know, no, but I agree with you 100%. And this is what I'm saying. It's kind of like, and I don't know, because I've known you, and you know, I'm very, very protective over you, aren't I? And I will and I kind of always will.
Are, yes.
It's like, because to me, you're Kelly. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and it's kind of like, I know
that's who I want to be, and that's. you know, and I think that's how the world, you know, look, you know, I know you can run from your past, but you can't hide from your past. So I will never deny that one time I was someone else. And you know, if people misgender me, I sort of accept it as long as it's not done maliciously. If it's, you know, I mean, I've got a few friends, older friends, and they still, when we're chatting, they'll go, "Oh, Frank," oh, and their wives will slap them and tell them there, and I go, "It's okay. Look, you got to remember, they've known me for 60 years as Frank, you know." So,
and that's the thing, and it's kind of like, because obviously, you know, it's when you hear people, it's like, I wouldn't even use the word trans woman if I was talking to you or talking about you. In my eyes, you're just a woman.
Yeah, well, you know, again, that's another thing. You know, I'll accept. I'm always part of the trans community, and I will always support that community and help others. But I do believe, I hate the word trans because it's like every time you drive up the motorway, you see a lorry with the word trans on it. I don't think I'm a lorry, so you know, because trans means you are being transported, and technically, I was being transported from my male body into the real body I should have been born into. So, and once I've had that body complete an operation, to me, I'm a woman. I'm the word trans can drop off, but I keep it there because of obviously helping others and.
And that's the thing, you're a massive, you know, and it's kind of like, and I think, you know, I do think it's good that you're so high profile because you've been able to use your profile to sort of highlight you've helped so many other people, haven't you, Kellie?
Well, and do you know what? Lots of people have helped me. I mean, I've been very lucky. I mean, I've got a beautiful family. I've got 3 most beautiful girls you could ever see. And they've helped me. And, you know, without their love and support, I may never have got to where I've got today. My ex-partner, my 2 ex-partners, if I'm honest, have been very good. You know, and you know, because I look at it sometimes and what people have to understand, this journey is not just about me. It's been about the people that, you know, the girls I was married to, the children I've had, because it's very hard to have your dad one day wake up and just say, "Hey, I'm not the person you think I've always been." They were the hardest things in my life. It wasn't to tell my story publicly, which I'd rather not have had to do, but in the end I had to do it, was to tell my children and my mother and my partner that I'm not really the person they thought I was. I mean, that to me, that was such a. I destroyed, in a way, I think I destroyed their life, a certain part of their life. They've had to rebuild their lives as well as I've rebuilded my life. It's not just all about me. And you know, I've got a couple of trans friends, and I've had arguments because they make it all about them, how unhappy they are, how sad. Yeah, of course we're unhappy and how sad we are, and we've been living a lie all our lives. But let's remember, we've been living that lie, and that certain people have been sharing that lie with us. You know, they didn't even know about it until we finally told them. So you've destroyed part of their life, and they've had to you know, Tracy's had to rebuild her life. My daughters have had to rebuild their life and get used to seeing their dad. But they quite like it because they steal my makeup, they steal some of my clothes. They reckon it's better having a dad in a dress than a dad in trousers. Well, so.
Oh, God bless them. And obviously, you know, I have met them, and they are an absolute credit to you. They really are. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah. So we've got Chrissy who's come on here now saying, "Well, are you coming to the ball? It'd be great to see you at the ball." Wow.
Well, I'm definitely coming.
You are.
I'm definitely coming I'm definitely coming if Boris Johnson lets me, because at the moment, he's more than 6 people, and he's telling you to get out, isn't he?
Oh no, honest to God. So we're going to watch this space and stuff, but I do know that tickets have been purchased, haven't they? But obviously by a mutual friend of ours. Hi, Jackie. And but obviously,
does Jackie come on and watch this?
Not that I know of. I don't know. She might do.
Yeah, she probably is. But Jackie's I haven't seen her for ages. Yeah, Jackie's a nice lady. You know, people should know. She does a lot of work for the charity that you've helped me with, the children's charity out here. you know,
At the
and
Central Algarve, isn't it? It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Obviously, I went out. Was it last year, Cal? It was last year.
Last summer. I met your little niece. What a beautiful little baby.
Oh, little Ema, she is. Oh my God, she's 3 this year, Cal. But so Kellie's like, you know, Kellie's took under her wing the patron for the Centre Algarve, aren't you? Which is it's a holiday. Well, it's like a holiday resort, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a holiday resort for mainly for children, but not just children with learning disabilities or any sort of disabilities. And do you know what? I go over. This year's been very quiet. There's been hardly any children there, so it's quite. But last year it was packed with children, and you met children in wheelchairs. You met children with all different types of disabilities. And I went over there and met a group of young people with Down syndrome. And do you know what? It was one of the best few days of my life, just sitting there chatting with them, talking with them. They are the most loving and kindliest people you could ever meet. And
honest to God, and it's kind of like, you know, a massive shout out, obviously, to Tom and Belinda who run it,
and Amy and
Amy and Sam, the children.
Sam.
It's family run. It's kind of like on the mindset that why shouldn't children with disabilities be able to go somewhere abroad and just have a holiday?
I know you done an interview, didn't you? You done an interview for the website with a family and I done a few interviews, and I remember talking to one of the mums, I think who you met, Emma from Essex. Yeah. And she said if it wasn't for Centre Algarve, her marriage would have split up. You know, and she's got a lovely son, Jack. I mean, I adore Jack. You know, he's
every single one of them children I just completely and utterly fell in love with. I really did. You know, me and you were chatting away here, and I'm looking at. So, Kellie, tell me, something big's happening in your life at the moment. What's happening in the life of Kellie Maloney?
Okay, well, I've been doing the. I've been to India. I've made a documentary on the transgender community in India. It's not been released yet, so they're still to go. But I made a documentary a couple of years ago, and I forgot all about it. And it's just come out on Amazon Prime, and it's on there at the moment. It's doing very well, and I think it's one of the best ones I've ever done, because the interviewer is brilliant, lady that interviews me. And at the moment, I'm doing a feature documentary with an American production company, Vardy Productions. They made a film on the Lennox Lewis's life, and they also, one of the guys there was the executive producer on The Irishman and Bleed for This, a really good boxing pro, and they're going to make that a feature film. So it's all, and it's the first.
So obviously, I play a really big part in your life, Cal. Who's going to?
I've got to get to interview you. Well, let me tell you something. My daughters, when they saw the people who were playing them, was like, they don't look like me, because it's, you know, obviously because of lockdown, it's all got to be filmed and done in America, most of it. But I mean, do you know what's nice about it? It's one of the first featured documentaries I know where the characters are actually like the person playing me is, I've met her like on Zoom and we've chatted. She's a trans woman, and I think that's great. And for what roles where the trans people are used, they've only used trans actors or young trans people, and I think that is so important and so good. And you know, her name is Chelsea. And if I follow her on Instagram now, she follows me. So if you I forget her surname, to be honest. But if you go on there, you'll see that I follow her. And seeing her in my Union Jack suit, and how she was explaining how she had to 1 minute be Frank, and then obviously slip into the changing rooms and be remodeled and come out as Kellie. And she was saying it was exhausting. And she said, Kellie, the life you lived, it was amazing. She said, how did you ever manage to do it? You know, but
bless. Honest to God, but it's like I feel like we've hardly touched base, Kellie, and I could. It's like I said, I could absolutely chat away with you forever. And that's
so it's easy. Yeah, when you get someone you can chat to, it's so nice, because it's not like being interviewed. It's like just having a cup of tea around the coffee table, sitting and chatting about everything.
Heidi's just coming. Heidi Anderson's gone. Obviously, Jennifer Aniston would play you. I don't know if she'd be able to rock this hair, do that, Heidi?
Oh, Jennifer Aniston. That's what my Tracy said. She went, well, if they have me, I want Jennifer Aniston to play me. I went, oh, okay. You know.
So we were talking about that, like obviously on like another project and stuff. And I think someone did say, didn't they? They said if your life was to be made into a story, who would play you? And who did you say would play you in Danny DeVito?
Danny DeVito. Because he's the same size.
Kelly reckons that Danny DeVito would play her. And I reckon the ideal person to play me in my life story would be The Rock.
The Rock. I remember you saying that. Yeah. But I've got one question. I know you talked. And I know he's watching this. Our friend in the Big Brother house, Ricky.
Don't you dare give him airtime.
Where did he get that body from? That head's now stuck on. Because in the Big Brother house, he was as skinny as that.
He was, wasn't he? I reckon he's got lockdown arms, you know, Cal.
He's got something.
I reckon he's been doing, ever since we made him an ambassador for Balls to Cancer, I think he's been doing a lot of ball checking. And hence why his arms are now massive.
I can't believe the difference. When he was on that show that you were talking about earlier, which is coming out in October, the Big Brother reunion, I can't believe the size of him, man. I had to tweet him after and say, come on, Rick, be honest. Where'd you get body from? Whose body did you steal?
Oh, he's modelling himself on me, you know, Cal. Sorry. Do you know, we had a power cut here once in the middle of an interview, right? And now I'm getting flashing messages saying your battery's low. I don't think I'm plugged in. Oh, saving grace, I'm plugged in now. You think I'd check all these things in advance, wouldn't you? Oh, okay. We've got some comments from the Tablet of Terror. Just bear with me.
So,
go on.
Leslie thinks your fish pie could be burning.
Oh, your fish pie?
No, I've turned it off.
Oh, it's turned off.
I've got an automatic oven. It turns itself off when it hits the time that I set it for.
Oh, Leslie, thanks for that. Her fish pie's okay, Leslie.
Emma says we miss Kelly at kitchening.
Oh, yeah, because you used to do all these kitchen things on Instagram.
No, I will start them again in the winter, but it's in the Algarve in the summer. It's light till 10:30, 11 o'clock, and you just can't be stuck in a kitchen. I'm sorry. You sit outside, you go and have a nice glass of wine. Well, you know, you've been here and the restaurants here, people don't realise how cheap. If you come away from the tourist areas, like where I live and where we went, you can have a 3-course meal for less than £10.
Yeah,
you know.
It is mad and it's absolutely good. So Emma, she's going to get her stew on in the winter.
Leslie Marshall says, yay, LGBTQ. She came out 3 years ago.
Oh, Leslie came out 3 years ago and she's saying, yay. Leslie's amazing, Kelly, you know, and fingers crossed, if everything does go to plan, you'll be able to meet her at the ball as well.
Hello, Leslie. How are you?
Oh, bless you. Yeah, so Kelly, I'm going to let you go then. I don't want to. I want to talk to you all night, but...
Oh, I love it. No, we'll do it again if you want. If you've got time before the ball.
Of course I have. Got all the time in the world for you.
Before the dinner.
Oh, well, Kelly, listen, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
No, thank you for having me.
We love you so much. We really do. And give my love to everybody and stay safe.
I'll see you when they start boxing in Birmingham, because that's where we meet, isn't it?
It is. We always meet up when Kelly comes to the boxing in Birmingham because she's back in promoting and she's got a couple of amazing top-class female boxers. Kathy, is it Kathy McAleer?
Kathy McAleer, and I've signed a couple of other girls. And I work with Tommy Owen and John Pegg, who all live up in Birmingham, who you know very. And a big shout out to my friend Reg. Hello, Reg, if he's watching.
Reg was on earlier, bless him. I hope he's still on. That's probably why he's come on, actually, because you're on. I've just clicked. You don't bloody normally come on when I'm on, honest to God. But Kelly, listen, I love you loads, girl.
Okay, but don't forget now, I've got to come back on when you find me a date.
Oh, yeah, trust me. I'm getting on to that one now, Cal.
Okay.
Listen, take care. Love you loads.
Bye.
Oh, man. Do you know, she's so amazing. And it's like I said though, do you know what I mean? Oh, I've only just seen that, Joe. We just chat like no one's business, don't we? Madge, any chance that she's still here? I can see her popping about here. I think she's gone now.
Diane says, what an amazing lady.
She is, she really is. She's just, it's like she said earlier, she's not very technical. I can see her, she's flashing on and off here. Do you know, one of them ones? Yes, so, Tweena, call your godson down.
Gigi!
Yeah, I'm gonna get him on.
Let me ring him.
Look, she's still here. Yeah. Oh, she's disconnected now. I'd have brought her back on, to be fair, just to save her. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call my little boy down. Hopefully he's dressed. He better be. We're going out for dinner in a minute. Do I need to ring him?
I'm ringing him.
Right. See if Mummy gets a live hug. But yeah, do you know something? You know, it's kind of like, obviously I've known Kelly for like 6 years. And oh God, I couldn't even tell you how much like conversation we've had and what we talk about everything and anything. Honest to God, it's like, but it's just like we've known each other forever, absolutely forever. But I think he's going to be going camera shy on me now. Well, if he's going to go camera shy on me, then I'll just leave him here and go out and eat myself. Yeah, I'm still all bunged up. Do you know something? Is everyone else okay, feeling all right and stuff? And not got no flu or no bugs. Kids are back to school. Everything's going okay. He's a crafty little bugger, isn't he? Because he's probably watching the time and thinking to himself, if I come down a little bit late, she won't be able to get me on. I've got news for you, son. I can stay on here for as long as I like. Yeah, so the tablet of terror there is flashing away because Madge has gone upstairs to drag him out of his room. It's a teenage thing, apparently, isn't it? Should we have a drink? Don't forget. Oh my God, we've got to do the tablet of terror and everything. We'll be here all night. You lot ain't busy, are you? You aren't busy.
There we call her.
See, we're fine. Don't forget. This Bolster Cancer mug has actually kept this. Oh, come here, son. Come here for a minute. Come here. Which side you going? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to say a massive hello to my Gerrard. Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. See, he gets his voice like me. You're not showing your hair? No, you look into the camera. It's your birthday today, isn't it? Let me get this. Oh, see. They're never too old, are they? They're never ever too old to give their mum a kiss and a hug. Look up, stop slouching. Look, there's Heidi. Happy birthday, Jay. He likes Heidi. He does like Heidi because obviously he knows Heidi from the Balls to Cancer Christmas ball. Where's our winner spinner then, Madge? No, not that. It's the phone. So we've got all in. We're going to park. Tony says hello, birthday boy. He's had an all right day. Obviously, you know, he missed seeing me this morning. So he spent like the first part, obviously, of his birthday all on his own. You know, feeling like no one cared. But we do. Huh? So what did you do at school then? Did you have a good day at school? Yeah? Now watch me now. So I'm going to smash an egg in your face like you did to me the other day. Because this guy, he does not, and I don't know if you know, if you're on my Facebook or on my Instagram or anything, he does absolutely nothing but play pranks on me and makes me out to be stupid. Am I stupid? I always fall for your jokes though, don't I? So obviously the conversation's great in our house. I'm putting it down to him just being camera shy. What's crack-a-lacking, Madge? She's slow, isn't she? You sit here and talk to these lot while I go out and help Madge? No, okay. I don't know where he gets it from, his shyness, guys. I think he takes after me a little bit. Oh, look. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Madge just nearly dropped the bloody birthday cake. Happy birthday to you. Blow out your candles. Well, hey! Happy birthday, G. You want to really go, don't you? Do you want to go? You want to really go?
That's a nice cake.
Go on then. Oh, he's took the cake. He's gone and took the bloody cake. Oh my days. No flies on my butt. Right then, so remember, everybody who guessed correctly that today's special guest was Kellie Maloney is in with a chance to win a Balls to Cancer eye scraper. And we've also said it could be a wallpaper remover. And for Janice, it can be a bit of a spanker. Where's she gone with that spinner now? I think Madge has followed him and all, Tony. Madge did a cake heading in that direction and she legged it. Right, so here we are. All names are entered on. So I'm going to, you're going to tap it for me. Tap to spin. Goodbye. Today's winner is Janice Carter. Woo! And pay no mind that Madge spelt your name wrong, Janice. So listen, do me a favour, beautiful. Send your information to the guys via message at Balls to Cancer. Janice, you have won a Balls to Cancer eye scraper. So guys, I'm absolutely peckish, so I'm going to shoot off now and go and get something to eat. Listen, I love you all loads, and I'm going to say now, you do not want to miss next week's show. So until then, take care. Love you loads. Bye, everyone. Huh?